Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, July 3rd, and it is the last day of my work week. I am quite excited about that. I have a pretty easy day today. I should have a good break in the day, and I'm going to take a run over to Hobby Lobby. One of my friends posted on Facebook a wall hanging that she saw at Hobby Lobby, and I absolutely have to have it. I love the movie Sweet Home Alabama. It is one of my favorite chick flicks. I can watch it over and over and over again. And my husband and I always quote the line from it about, it starts with, why did you marry me? And the answer is, so I can kiss you anytime I want. And we always quote the, so I can kiss you anytime I want line. And Hobby Lobby has a wall hanging that says that. I need that in my life. So I'm going to take a ride over there today and see if they have it. Otherwise, should be a pretty easy day, food-wise and eating-wise. I will jump on after I shower. I already worked out. I did 3 miles on the treadmill this morning, and then hubby was using the weights, so I didn't get my arm workout in, so hopefully later on. Got everybody's lunches and breakfast packed. For who needs to be out today. Today is hubby's last day of work too. He doesn't go back until Tuesday. Of course, with the boys, they're working pretty much all weekend. I think my older son has the weekend off, but they work on the holidays being, lifeguards and pool managers. So I'm not sure what's going on yet. We've got some plans and that's about it. But I am going to go jump in the shower so I can get my day started. I will go over the meeting topic with you today, and it should be a short one. Let you know how my weigh-in went and all that good stuff, and show you what I eat all day. Right now, I am starting on my first cup of tea. I will be back. Okay, guys, when I went outside, the CSA box was waiting for me. It was a surprise. I forgot it was coming today. Normally it comes Thursday, but because of the holiday tomorrow, it came today. So pleasant surprise. I was catching up on my collab videos, as you see. I'm still not through them all. It was such a big collab. If you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you check it out. There were about 20 of us in a breakfast brunch collab that went live yesterday, so make sure you check those out. But anyway, on to the CSA box. In this week's box, we got a dozen ears of corn. Stacey Adams, I know you're jelly, Jersey corn. We got some tomatoes, some peaches, 2 pints of Jersey berries, blueberries. So I will be making another one of those cakes. If you saw my video yesterday, the blueberry bundt cake, I'll be making another one. A cantaloupe, some cucumbers, not that we need them because the garden is exploding with cucumbers, but I will gift these. And some yellow squash and zucchini, which we are exploding with those also. Oh, look, and an ant. A couple ants came in with the CSA box. Yay me. Guess I know what I'm going to be doing after I put all this away. So anyway, there it is. That is our CSA box for the week. And I cannot wait to dig into all this yumminess. I will be back in a little bit with my breakfast. Real quick, I just wanted to mention, last time I showed my CSA box, I had a ton of questions about what is a CSA box. CSA stands for Community Sourced Agriculture. I live in Jersey. It is the garden state. We have farms, everywhere. And a lot of the farms, not a lot, but some of them have what's called the CSA service. And you pay a subscription service yearly. It's usually pretty low. I actually got a deal on mine and it was like a half price deal. So I paid $15 to be a member. And then each week, with this particular farm anyway, this is how they work it. Each week on Monday, I get a text and an email saying this is what is in the box this week. If you would like it, click here to purchase. And then they deliver it on Thursday. If you don't like what's in it or don't need what's in it, you just don't have to purchase it. And then they'll send you the text the next week. So that is really fantastic. As the summer goes on, I might not need a box because our garden will be going crazy, but we don't grow corn. We don't grow cantaloupes. We don't grow berries. We don't grow peaches. So, this was a great box for us this week because we will use all this for our 4th of July celebration picnics and things like that. Our tomatoes aren't in yet, but these look incredible. So anyway, that's what a CSA box is. It is delivered, this particular farm delivers every Thursday. Usually when I wake up, it's here by 5 a.m. So that's great, especially if somebody works, because that way they can bring it in the house and not have to have it sit out in the sun all day. The last company we used them for about 9 months, and I was not happy. It was very expensive for what you got. The produce I didn't love, and you never knew when they were coming. They could come anywhere from 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night. And sometimes they wouldn't do a delivery. They'd be like, oh, we got held up. We're not coming till tomorrow. Well, I had already planned dinner from the box, and that would screw me up. So far, so good with this new company. I like it a lot. And that's that. So that's what a CSA is. I'll be back in a little bit because I am really getting hungry, which is very strange because I don't get hungry at 8 o'clock. So we'll see. Okay, it is breakfast time, and boy, am I hungry this morning. So you've seen it all before. 2 hash waffles, 2 over easy eggs, 4 pieces of bacon. Actually, there's only 3 there because I ate one while I was cooking everything. And then I have a half a cup of cottage cheese, or 113 grams of 1% cottage cheese with some chopped up cantaloupe in it. So this whole breakfast is 2 points for the hash waffle, 2 points for the bacon, so that's 4 points, 2 points for the cottage cheese. That is 6-point breakfast, and finishing up my cup of tea and catching up on my YouTube videos that I am so far behind on. I will be back later to show you my lunch and hopefully to show you what I bought at Hobby Lobby. Okay, so just got back from Hobby Lobby. I should not be allowed in there unsupervised at all. So they did not have the picture I went for. It was in the clearance section and it was sold out. And it is not available online, it is sold out. But I had an epiphany as I was walking through the clearance section. I can just make it myself. Easy peasy. They had so many signs and stuff on clearance. I found one that was the exact same size for like, I think it was $8. It has a big cow on it. I'm gonna paint it in gray chalk paint and then print out the saying in white vinyl on the cut it on the Cricut, put it on, and voila, I have my sign. I will insert a picture of the sign that I want it right here and show you what it looks like. I'll show you what I bought to make it, and then I will show you the finished product when it ever gets done. So that's the sign I wanted. Mine's gonna look a little different, but pretty much the same, and I'm thrilled. So I will show you my Hobby Lobby haul. Everything was from the clearance section, so everything was 66% off. I told you before, you know I love mugs, and I just saw this and thought it was so cute. Loved it, loved it, loved it. It's ceramic. It was on clearance for $3. Had to have it. Then I saw this, and I thought this would be so cute on my counter to put all of our garden bounty in. It's got a handle. It's metal, like enamel, real old-fashioned looking kind of thing, and I loved it. So that's for the counter, and this was originally $24.99 and 66% off. So you do the math. I didn't bring the receipt in here with me. I bought, for one of my little friends, I bought these flow rings, and it's actually not in here because it's being played with. So they're those little metal rings, and they're pretty cool. And this was $5.99 on clearance, 66% off. Then I got some dark gray chalk paint to do the sign, some sponge brushes because mine are destroyed, and then some planner stickers were on clearance for $2.49, and there were some really cute ones in here. Over 1,000 stickers, yada yada, and who can't use planner stickers? And I actually do use my planner, so planner stickers are perfect. Then I picked up a roll of vinyl to use on the Cricut to cut my letters out for my sign. And then this is the cow sign I bought, and this is the one I'm going to paint. I mean, it's cute if you like cows. It's adorable. My sister-in-law loves cows. As a matter of fact, her nickname is Moo. But I'm going to paint it dark gray chalk paint and then put my saying on there. And this was $20, but it was on clearance for $6. And I looked back in the wood section at like the plain wood to do it with, and the wood was not on sale, and they were all like 18 and 20 bucks. So I think I scored a pretty good deal on that. And then I shouldn't have had this stuff so far away from me. I have in my laundry room, I have vinyl saying on the wall about a laundry room. And it's been there for 15 years. That we built the house 15 years ago, and it's been up for 15 years, and it's starting to peel and everything, and I just want to take it down. So I'm going to take it down, and this was on clearance for $6.24. So I bought that to put in its place. I thought it was really cute, especially for $6.24. See why I can't go in there unsupervised? And then on the coffee table in my family room, I've had this basket for 15 years. And it's got like cloth in it, and then it's got little wooden spools that are wrapped with homespun, and it was adorable 15 years ago. I'm tired of it, but I just never really cared about replacing it until recently. And I had an idea in my mind, and walking through the clearance aisle today, that idea came to light. I bought this. It was originally $40, and I got it 66% off. It's like a little chicken wire basket, and then it has the 3 galvanized pails in it. It's very big and very nice. Would I pay 40 bucks for it? No, but you don't pay full price for anything at Hobby Lobby. But for 66% off, it came down to $13.40. And then I bought these little bushes. They were on sale for $5 to put right, oh, not with the tag, to put right in it. I bought 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, can you see? I think it will be absolutely adorable on my coffee table in my family room. So that is what I bought at Hobby Lobby. And like I said, can't go in there unsupervised. But everything except the paint was on the clearance rack, and the paint was on sale. So I think I did okay. And we just won't tell hubby everything we bought. No, I'm just kidding. I would never hide that from him. I did tell him that I had some fun and that I'm just going to put the stuff where it belongs, and he'll have to figure out what I bought new, because he's not real observant like that. Anyway, that was my Hobby Lobby haul. It is 12:40, and I am going to do some work. I have some paperwork I need to get done and a couple phone calls I need to make. It's a pretty easy day with it being a holiday week for me. And like I said, today's my last day of work until Monday. Hubby is off till Tuesday, which is nice. And Monday's a very, very light day for me, like not a lot at all going on. So we'll be able to enjoy each other's company a bit on Monday. But I'll probably have lunch in about an hour. I probably have about an hour or two's worth of work to get done. And what time is it? Yeah. And then I should be pretty much done my day by 3 o'clock and ready to start my long weekend. So that's fantastic. Okay, babbled long enough because it's what I do. I will be back with my lunch and also to go over the meeting highlights, the meeting topic with you. See you soon. Forgot to show you, I have a plate of cucumbers cut up that I keep on the counter, and that way I can just snack on those all day. Normally I would have a little cup of the Skinny Kitchen Ranch dip and dressing mix, or thing. But my buttermilk was expired, so I could not make any. So I need to run out and get some buttermilk so I can make some. So I will be just eating them plain. I will probably finish this plate at some point today. I just snack on it when I want to. Good way to get the veggies in. So it is lunchtime, and honestly, I'm not very hungry. I am still super full from that breakfast this morning. But I want to eat something just so I'm not like crazy by 4:30. And it is also crazy hot here. It's about 93, I think, with, I believe, 100% humidity. So it is hot here. So I'm really not hungry. So I made a smoothie. I made a peach blueberry smoothie. It's just crushed ice, peaches, and I'm allergic to fresh peaches, so I use the little fruit cups in water. So it's about a half a cup, a little less than a half a cup of peaches, half a cup of blueberries, a dollop of Greek yogurt, and a half a cup of almond milk. blend that up, and that's what I'm having for lunch. I do count blended fruit, so I count that as 4 points. 2 points for the blueberries and 2 points for the peaches. So that is my 4-point lunch. There's really nothing to show you because I didn't put it like in a clear glass. I put it in a Disney mug, so you really can't see it. Sorry about that. So I will be back later on. I will probably, I don't even know what time it is. I will probably be back with my dinner. I am making pork tenderloin in the air fryer tonight. I've never done that before, so it should be interesting, with mashed potatoes and gravy and what else? Sauerkraut, broccoli or some kind of blend, and corn on the cob from the CSA box today. So that is dinner, and I will be back to show you that. I need to go look up a recipe on how to make pork loin in the air fryer. I believe Christy over at Planning Us Healthy did it. I'm not going to do anything special to it. I'm just going to put some of some kind of seasoning blend on it and toss it in there. So I think I'll go check out her channel because I know she did it and I want to see time and temps. See you soon. Okay, so let's go over the meeting topic. Make activity a habit. I mean, this is a big one because, you know, it seems like every third or fourth week, that's what a meeting is based on, is activity. Is it necessary to exercise to lose weight? Absolutely not. I know people that have lost 100 pounds and haven't exercised, and that's fine. That's everybody's choice. I feel when I started my journey, not only did I want to lose weight, but I wanted to get healthy. And for me, part of getting healthy is exercising, is moving. Basic physics. A body in motion stays in motion. A body at rest stays at rest. I watched my mom. Now, granted, my mom had Parkinson's disease, so that is a little bit of a different situation. My mom never exercised a day in her life. But I almost wonder if she did move more. I mean, she was very, very active, but never really formal exercise. And then when she started getting sick, she really shut that down. Like she was afraid to move and didn't want to move. And I almost wonder if she did keep moving more, that if things would have been a little bit different. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm not an armchair, what do they call it? Fourth quarter quarterback, armchair quarterback, whatever they call it. But you know, I saw that, and I saw how her body stopped moving when she stopped moving, and it scared the crap out of me. So part of my journey was exercising for health, not for weight loss. Especially as a woman, it is so important. I mean, osteoporosis in women is crazy. Studies show some kind of exercise helps fight osteoporosis. Heart disease, oh my gosh, heart disease in women, crazy. You know, February, wear red month for heart disease for women. It's a real thing. And studies have more than proven that some kind of exercise helps with heart disease. So that was my motivation right there to get moving, was health. Not necessarily the weight loss, but health. I did start at the very beginning of my journey running again. You do not have to run. Just take a walk. Just take a walk. Start out with 10 minutes. Go to 15. Go to 20. And then go to 30. That's it. 30-minute walk every day. Even a 20-minute walk every day. Some kind of movement, some kind of activity. Can't walk? Go online. Chair yoga. You can sit in a chair and do yoga, and you're still moving, you're still stretching, you're still moving your muscles and keeping your muscles moving. So important. What else? So the topic was making activity a habit. And honestly, that's what I did. I had to make it a habit. I had to fit it into my schedule. I have a crazy schedule. Between my schedule, my husband's schedule, which will be getting crazier in a couple months because of something that's going on. I can't reveal it right now. We'll talk about that in another video. Just some big life changes for him, and that'll affect all of us. And my kids' schedules. You know, we've got have sporting events, and we still have things at schools and things like that. So I had to stop and figure out, okay, I want to exercise. When am I going to do it? Well, number one, and what am I going to do? Number one, I knew I wasn't going to a gym. I'm not a gym girl. If I have to leave my house and get in a car and drive somewhere, I'm not doing it. I'm lazy. Not going to happen. So I knew I had to do something at home. So that was the first thing, figuring out what kind of person you are and what you can do. I wanted to run. I can run at home on the treadmill. I can run around my neighborhood. Doesn't require me getting into a car. Love that. That was perfect. That's what I started doing. And it was February, so I started on the treadmill. I started doing the C2 5K, Couch to 5K app. Then when the weather got nicer, I moved it outside. So then it was, okay, I know what I'm going to do. Now when am I going to do it? Realistically, I knew there was no way I was going to do it later in the day. You know, I do have a very stressful job at times, and I am completely exhausted at the end of most days. Plus, I have dinner to get ready. I have sporting events or school events to attend with my kids. I knew, I have appointments at night that, you know, sometimes I have to go to. I knew that it was not realistic for me to exercise at night. So that left the morning. My day starts pretty early. You know, I start work at 7:45. So I had to do it before then. I pack lunches in the morning. I get breakfast in the morning. And yes, I know I've had comments that, you know, they're big boys. They can do it themselves. I know they can, but it's something I truly enjoy. I enjoy making their lunches and making their breakfast. I'm not going to stop. Plus, you know, getting myself ready, getting a shower, and then drying my hair on days it gets washed, and just, you know, getting ready for my day. That all takes time. So I had to figure out, okay, this takes this amount of time. This takes this amount of time. What time do I have to get up to exercise? So I started getting up at like 5:15. And that was okay at first, and then I realized it wasn't enough time, because by the time I actually get up, get dressed and all that, feed the cat, it was taking more time. So I started at 5 o'clock. Then I started at 4:45. Now I'm doing 4:30 because I have expanded my exercise a little bit. I wish I had expanded my exercise in the beginning and not just run. I was so focused on cardio and so focused on running that that's all I was doing. I wish in the beginning I had done more weights and more like HIIT training. I think I would be a little more toned than I am, maybe a little less skin. I mean, I'm going to have the extra skin, but I think I may if I had toned a little bit better from the beginning. But that's neither here nor there. I can't go back in time, so I deal with it. But anyway, I found my sweet spot, and my sweet spot was getting up at 4:30 and starting my exercise routine at 4:45. Does it suck? Some days it does. It does. I'm not going to tell you it doesn't. But what sucks more is the days I don't exercise. I do take one day a week off. I take Sundays off. And you know what? I just don't feel the same. Like I have so much energy when I exercise in the morning. So much energy for the rest of the day. And on Sundays, I feel like a slug. You know, my metabolism's not revving. I didn't get that adrenaline rush with the exercising in the morning. And but my body needs a rest. I have to rest one day. I do. So, and on Saturdays, I still get up early because we have swim meets, so I have to work out before the swim meet. But like some days, like tomorrow and Friday, we're off. I do not have to be up and getting stuff together. So I will sleep in. And for me, sleeping in is like 7 o'clock. So I'll get up at 7 and I'll do my routines, my exercise routines and everything before we have to go out to our various parades and things like that. I make it a priority, and that's what you have to do. You have to make it a habit. And for me, it is a habit. And like, I don't even think about it anymore. I don't. I just do it. And you know, it says that you have to figure out not only what you'll do, but how you will do it. And sometimes that is the bigger obstacle, is how you will do it. So you need to figure out a day or days that you're going to exercise. Commit to it. Say, okay, I'm going to exercise Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's perfect for me. That's what I'm going to do. Write it in your planner. Write it on your calendar. Set an alarm on your phone and commit to it. If you don't commit to it, it's not going to happen. Then you have to figure out, let's see what this tells me, because I'm going to probably say something different. you know, when you schedule your time, ask yourself what could possibly get in the way. Like if you say you're going to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but you know, every second Monday you have a board meeting for a volunteer committee you sit on, well, that's not going to work. So maybe you have to say, well, the first week of the month I'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The second week of the month I'll do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Work it out. It doesn't have to be that consistent, as long as you have a plan and you have it written down somewhere and you will stick to it. You can vary it. You just have to have a plan. And then you have to commit to sticking to it. Practice it for a week. Say, okay, this is what I'm doing. Make it a point for that first week to absolutely nail it. You have to absolutely nail it that first and second week, or it won't become a habit. It takes 21 days to make a habit. And then what does he say? It takes 60 days to make it stick. I think that's the rule. But commit to it. No matter how hard it is, just commit to it. And just tell yourself, it's only 1 week. I can do something for 1 week. I can do something for 1 day. Commit a day at a time if you have to, but write it down and stick to it. After that week is over, take a step back and look. Okay, what's working and what's not working? Well, you know, Tuesday or Wednesday and Friday are working great, but Monday's giving me a hard time. Okay, so switch it. Maybe next week I'll switch my day and try Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Reevaluate. It's not in stone. It doesn't have to be in stone. Commit to it 1 week in stone, but then reevaluate and decide what you have to adjust. Because if it's not going to work in your schedule, it's not going to work. Once you get a schedule, it's going to become routine. And that's what it needs to be. It needs to be routine. And like I said, don't say, I have to do this to lose weight, because you don't. You don't have to exercise to lose weight. Tell yourself you have to do it for your health. And that's the bottom line. If you ask 100 people on WW why they want to lose weight, most of them are not going to say, well, because I want to fit in a size 2. Well, because I want to be 120 pounds. Most of them will say, because I want to feel better, because I want to be healthy. That's what most of them, because I want to get off my medication. That's why you need to move, and that's why you need to set it as a priority. You have to make it a priority, and you have to set a schedule, and you have to make it a habit. I know I'm a broken record, and I know there's a lot of you that don't want to hear this. I know that. People don't love exercise. I didn't love exercise. I hated it. Hated it. Never thought I would do it. Never thought I would love it. But gosh, I just feel so good when I'm done. I do. And like I said, you don't have to run and do HIIT training and weights like I do. I do recommend some weights though. I really do. Even if it's just a little 3-pound, you know, with a little arm exercise you find on YouTube. I definitely recommend some weights, but just pick something you like, because if you like it, you're going to do it. If you don't like it, you're not going to do it. I hate to walk. Oh, I hate to walk. I think it's boring. It's boring. I would rather go out, run, be done in half the time of walking for the same amount of miles and call it a day. But that's just what I like. I have friends who love to walk. I have YouTubers that I watch that love to walk. It's just not for me, so I choose not to do it. If you hate running, don't do it. If you hate riding a stationary bike, don't do it. Find something you love. Try the chair yoga if you have no stamina and can't stand up to exercise. And I get that. I get that. Build up to it. There's just so many things that you can do. And you just have to make it a priority and make it a habit. So that is the challenge for this week, is to make activity a habit. See what you can do with that. That's all I have to say about that. On the back, recipe is for Mexican street corn. It actually looks pretty good. I am a corn on the cob lover. I love corn on the cob as much as I love watermelon. I could eat corn on the cob every single day of my life, but only Jersey corn. Once in a while, Florida corn's not too bad, but in Jersey, we have corn. It's called Silver Queen. It's white corn. It's not yellow or bicolored. It is white Silver Queen corn, and it is to die for. It is as sweet as candy and absolutely delicious. And I can't imagine putting all this stuff on it, because to me it would take away from the flavor, but you never know. I might give it a try. So that's the recipe. Mexican street corn. 1 ear is 2 points. And I can have an ear for 0 points of my regular, but like I said, who knows? This might be good, and maybe I will give it a try. So that's it for me. Make activity a habit. now I have to go and start dinner because it is much later than I intended to be. And I need to get I still have to find a recipe for the pork tenderloin in the air fryer. I think I might just text Christy and say, hey, how did you make your pork tenderloin in the air fryer? So we'll see. That's it. I will be back in a little bit with dinner. And then I have to fly out of the house after dinner because hubby broke his prescription sunglasses and we need to go get him a new pair. So that's my night. Oh, and I have to go back to Hobby Lobby because remember that laundry picture I showed you? I went to pull the clearance tag off of it and it pulled some of the paint off of it. So I am not a happy camper. I really hope they have another one. I don't remember if they do, but I'm going to go try and exchange it. So we'll see. Oh, and I already have the cow picture painted. It's painted dark gray. It looks wonderful. Now I just got to cut out the letters and get those stuck on and it is done. So I will chat with you later. Dinner time is pork tenderloin in the air fryer. 2 ounces is 3 points. Some sauerkraut with that, 0 points. Something I call zucchini casserole. It is on my website if you want the recipe. That is technically 0 points. I might throw 1 point at it, but probably not. There is a little bit of light butter in it and some fat-free cheese, but not enough to even really count. Homemade mashed potatoes, 4 points for 1 cup. And corn on the cob is 0 points. So the entire dinner would be 6 Freestyle Smart Points. And it's very quiet because everyone is enjoying their dinner. Okay, that is it for me for the night. We just got back from the mall. We went to look for glasses for hubby and only got to one place before they all closed and decided against the ones there. So it started pouring and thundering and lightning and raining buckets. So we walked around the mall a little bit, got a pair of sandals because, you know, I need more shoes. Dear God in heaven, I have a problem. But that's a whole nother video. So we were going to go to Yogo on the way home and it was too late. They were going to be closed, so we couldn't go. So instead, I am going to end my night with a serving of Halo Top candy bar. This is my favorite Halo Top flavor. And it's funny because I don't even like chocolate ice cream, but I do like this. So I'm going to have a serving of this for 3 points, and that will end my night. Oh, and I forgot to tell you when I did my meeting highlights about my weigh-in. I was up 0.8 this week, which totally normal for maintenance. You know, I was down 0.8 last week. Up 0.8 this week. I was down the week before that. That's maintenance, and I'm really, really starting to get used to it. It used to bother me, like, oh my God, I'm up, but it's good. I'm right at my 135. This is where I need to be. This is where my body likes it. So I'm definitely getting the maintenance mindset now. So that's definitely helping. I'm not freaking out. Anyway, that's all for me. I'm tired. I'm going to finish cleaning up the kitchen from dinner because, like, we flew out the door to get, hopefully find him glasses, but we didn't. And there's still some cleaning up to do. So I need to do that. And I'm going to have my Halo Top. And I'm going to lay in bed and upload and edit this video. And that's it. I'm going to call it a night. Tomorrow we are going to our local parade here, actually in the next town over. We'll miss our town's parade because we have a swim meet Saturday morning. And they have their Saturday morning. The town I grew up in, which is right next door, has theirs on the 4th of July every year. The town that I live in now, which is, you know, the next town over, they always have it the Saturday after the 4th as to not compete with the other town. But we never get to see it because we usually have a swim meet. So that's that. So I will get up tomorrow, I will work out, and we'll go to the parade. And then I'm really not sure what. We talked about going to the swim club, but I think we're going, if glasses places are open, I think we're going to try to square away his new glasses tomorrow, get a couple things done around the house, and then that way, on Friday, we can go to the swim club as soon as it opens and spend the entire day. We'll see. However it shakes out. And I'm not really sure when the menu plan and grocery haul will be coming this week. I'll I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, maybe not until over the weekend sometime. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, I'm babbling as usual. Good night, everyone. Have a fantastic night. Have a fantastic 4th of July. Bye-bye.